Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video I am going to show you how to make any character follow your player. So as now you can see that this chicken is following our player. So as we move around, the chicken is following our player. So to do that, what we need to do is that first thing you need to do is you need to create this character. So if you are following my this series Kitty versus Max, you will have this inside your asset folder. So there is a folder called chicken. So this chicken has 14 sprites. So just select this sprite. So it's a 10th sprite in your assets, and drag it and drop it in your scene. So it will look like this. And here is, and rename it to chicken and make sure that its uh, flip axis true, and make sure that it has a circle collider 2D on it. And now we are going to create a script called chicken and applied that script onto this object. But before that we need to create our animation. So select this chicken and go to animation folder. Window, there you will find a small button called create. Just hit that and create a new animation called chicken run animation. Now after that, select all of the last 5 sprites and drag and drop them right here. So now here you can see that I have all the 5 sprites. Simply drag all of these and drop it right there. So after that, change the samples to 10 frames and play it. Now you can see that we have our animation. Now press Ctrl S or Command S on Mac to save that animation. And now if you play your game, you will see running animation on your character. Now let's move towards the script. So I have this script called chicken. So let me delete all of this code. So you will have an empty script. Let's move that also, and this. Now here I have a public game object variable called player. So I'm going to explain it what this is. But first, now if I play my game now, our character is not going to do anything. It is going to stay at that position. And now we are going to, I'm going to copy this code and paste it inside the update function. Now what this code is doing, this is actually changing the position of the chicken game object. And how we are updating the position? By using vector2.MoveTowards. So vector2.MoveTowards is a built-in function and it takes 3 arguments. Number one is current position. So it is going to take the current position of the object and target position of the object. And the third argument is float maximum distance delta. So change in distance. So this, what this is going to do is move the character from current to target in the time defined in the third argument. So right here I have added 6f into time dot delta time. Now in the first argument we are simply replacing the current position of the player. So because this script is on the chicken game object, so it is going to, we are accessing the its current x position, y position and z position, and after that the second is the target position. So our target is our player, so we want to move this character from its current position to the target position. So in the target I have taken the reference of our target, which is our player, and simply we are setting the values on all the three axes: player dot transform dot position dot x, same with the y and z. Now you will notice I have subtracted 1 from its x position. So if I play my game, now you will notice that our now character is chicken is following our player, and we have subtracted this -1 because if we don't do that it is going to move the exact same location of our player and it is going to fall behind our player. So let me, so it is going to go to the same position, and now you can see that. So we need a small amount of space for our chicken, so that's why we have subtracted the x position with -1. Now after that you will notice a few problems with this code. Let me play that. Now you can see that as we are moving towards right, the code is working fine, but when we move towards left, this chicken should be on that side of this player. So now we need to detect in which direction our player is going. So according to that we need to adjust this chicken. So for that I am going to again copy another piece of code, same like before, and I am going to paste it in the update function. So this is actually the same code with a small amount of modification right here. Now we were subtracting the value from its x position, which will put our character behind on the left side of the player. Now similarly adding 1 to the position will move our character towards the player right position. So let me just remove this code and play. So you will notice that now this character is going towards right of the player. So now we have code for both left and right movement, and now we need to detect the direction of our player. So on the player you will notice that when our player is moving towards right, its sprite renderer property flip axis false. So when our player will move towards left, this property is going to be true. So now we know that by accessing this property we can detect whether our player is moving towards right or left. So in here, so this is for right, and this code is for left. Now we are going to access the flipx property of our player, so we will simply say if player dot get component, and we need reference to sprite renderer component and its property flipx. So if flipx is true, if flipx is true, now flipx is false, so we need, what we can do here is put a not. So that's how we know that our character is now moving towards right. So we are going to replace the right code here, and in the else we are adding this code. Now save that, go back, and we need to assign the reference. So on the chicken game object, select this and make sure that this on this player kitty object is assigned. Simply drag the kitty object from your hierarchy and drop it right here. Now you can see our character can. Now we do have a small amount of problem, a small problem here. Now you can see that our this chicken is facing towards left, towards right, and but the character is facing towards right, so we need to fix that also. So I will fix this in the next video, and we will do some more improvements. And if you like the video, please hit the like button, and do subscribe my channel, and I will put all the links of these assets and code in the description of this video. You can download it from there.